What if the United States, Canada, and Mexico united to form a single nation, perhaps called CUM, the Coalition of United North America? The world would witness the creation of a geopolitical and economic giant unlike any in history. Such a merger would instantly redefine global power, blending the industrial might of the US, the resource wealth of Canada, and the manufacturing capacity of Mexico into one dominant superstate. Economically, CUM would be extraordinary. As of 2025, the United States boasts a GDP of about $30.6 trillion, Canada roughly $2.2 trillion, and Mexico around $1.9 trillion nominally. Combined, that's a GDP exceeding $34.7 trillion, making CUM by far the largest economy on Earth, surpassing China's $18 trillion. Dividing that by its combined population of roughly 518 million, the new nation's GDP per capita would average about $67,000, placing it among the world's wealthiest societies. Of course, regional differences would remain. Canada's per capita income would hover near $52,000, the US around $88,000, and Mexico's roughly $15,000, highlighting economic gaps but also immense growth potential through integration. Geographically, CUM would span approximately 21.78 million square kilometers, overtaking Russia as the world's largest country. Stretching from the icy Arctic tundra to Mexico's tropical beaches, it would include vast plains, deserts, forests, and mountains, offering unmatched access to natural resources, farmland, and 3 oceans: the Pacific, Atlantic, and Arctic. This range would make CUM a self-sufficient supercontinent, capable of feeding and fueling itself while exporting surplus to the rest of the world. With a combined population surpassing 500 million people, CUM would be the 3rd most populous nation, behind only India and China. It would be a cultural mosaic of English, Spanish, French, and indigenous languages, blending North America's diverse heritages into one dynamic national identity. This diversity could spur creativity and innovation, though managing it politically would be a challenge. In terms of defense, CUM would instantly field the world's most powerful military, with a budget exceeding $950 billion, around 1.7 million active troops, and a nuclear arsenal of more than 5,000 warheads. The US's global reach, Canada's Arctic command, and Mexico's strategic geography would make CUM militarily untouchable. However, uniting 3 democracies would require monumental constitutional reform. Canada's parliamentary system, Mexico's presidential republic, and the US federal model would need to merge into a single government balancing regional autonomy with continental unity. If achieved, the United Nations of CUM could set a precedent for cooperative governance on a planetary scale.